Once again, another year has come and gone, so it's time to look ahead to next year, and 2018 has a lot of films that I'm really excited for. So in case you couldn't tell by the title of the video, I'm talking about my most anticipated films of 2018. Now, unlike last year's most anticipated of 2017, I'm not going to do this in a ranking order like first, second, third most anticipated. I'm just going to list off all the films in order of release dates. Starting off with a couple of honourable mentions. The first one is the Bumblebee movie. This being a Transformers film, it still has the potential to be really bad, but it's not being done by Michael Bay, so there's hope that this could actually be a decent Transformers film, and it has a lower budget than all the other Transformers films, so it could be more scaled down and just more enjoyable than all those end-of-the-world type apocalypse Transformer films. X-Men Dark Phoenix I'm casually looking forward to because I've seen First Class, Days of Future Past and Apocalypse. Those are the only core X-Men films that I've seen, and having enjoyed all three of those films, I'm just looking forward to Dark Phoenix as the next X-Men film. Aquaman was one of the few things about Justice League that I actually liked, so I'm looking forward to seeing Jason Momoa kicking ass in his own solo film. And the final honourable mention, now bear with me before I say this, it's The Incredibles 2. The reason this is an honourable mention is because I have not seen the first Incredibles film yet. I'm obviously going to watch it before Incredibles 2 comes out, so this is an honourable mention, and I'm looking forward to it simply as the next Pixar film for now. But of course I'm going to watch the first one before Incredibles 2, just don't throw stones at me. So those are the honourable mentions done. Now let's get into the actual most anticipated list. The first film up is Black Panther. It's the next film in the MCU, it's the final film before Infinity War, and they got Ryan Coogler to direct it, and the fact that they got Ryan Coogler to do a Marvel film is awesome, so I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do with such a massive tentpole film. Plus Black Panther was such a badass in Civil War, so to see him get his own solo film to explore the world of Wakanda, I mean the fact that it's the last film before Infinity War and we've still got more world building to do inside the already established universe is awesome, and Wakanda looks really cool from the trailers. The trailers have been really awesome. I can't wait to see Black Panther kicking some ass. Tomb Raider is the next film that everyone's hoping is the first great video game adaptation, and I'm actually looking forward to Tomb Raider because unlike Warcraft and Assassin's Creed, I've actually played the Tomb Raider games, the most recent Tomb Raider games actually, and this film is going to be based off the 2013 reboot game. I've played that game twice, so I really love that game, so I'm looking forward to seeing all that plot put onto the big screen with this Tomb Raider game, so I can actually judge it as an adaptation of the game, and I'm looking forward to it. It looks cool so far, and Alicia Vikander looks perfect as Lara Croft. The concept of Ready Player One sounds amazing, a film about people who go into this virtual reality video game world that's inhabited by all these pop culture characters. I mean, in the trailer you saw the Iron Giant, you saw the Back to the Future DeLorean, you saw Harley Quinn, Freddy Krueger, Lara Croft. As a fan of films, as a fan of games, and as a fan of pop culture references, this film, it sounds tailor-made for me, and the fact that it's directed by Steven Spielberg, you don't have to say anything else. I'm there. I'm very interested in the New Mutants because 20th Century Fox has been doing some really different superhero films lately with Logan and Deadpool, and the New Mutants looks like a straight up horror film. Like watching this trailer, you wouldn't think this was a Marvel property. And with all the superhero films coming out nowadays, it is nice to see something different once in a while, so I'm looking forward to the New Mutants in that aspect. Speaking of superhero films, the next one up, if you were to ask me what is my most anticipated film of 2018, my number one most anticipated, easily, undoubtedly, without question, it's Avengers Infinity War. Do I even need to explain why it's my most anticipated? I'm going to anyway. It's the culmination of the entire MCU so far. It's a new Avengers film, which even that by itself is hype. It's got almost every MCU hero so far in there. The Avengers, the Guardians of the Galaxy, Doctor Strange, Black Panther, Ant-Man, Spider-Man. All of them are going to be in this film fighting Thanos, and the trailer just made it look like this gigantic epic conclusion to the MCU. I can't wait to see all the epicness go down. If there's like a tracking shot in this film with every single character playing some kind of Avengers theme, I think I'm probably actually going to start geeking out and shaking with excitement. I can't wait for Infinity War. It's easily my most anticipated film of 2018. So we've just had The Last Jedi, and we had this toxic reaction to it from some fans, but don't worry, in 5 months time we get to experience it all over again with Solo, a Star Wars story. I'm looking forward to Solo because it is a new Star Wars film, but I'm actually looking forward to seeing some of Han Solo's earlier adventures. I'm not attached to the original trilogy, so I'm not attached to the Han Solo character. I like the Han Solo character, so I'm looking forward to seeing Han Solo's early adventures, what caused him in his early years for him to become that scoundrel that we all know him to be. Plus, from what they're saying about it, it's going to be a gangster caper film. Come on, a gangster criminal underworld film in the Star Wars universe? That sounds like all sorts of awesome to me, which is what I'm hoping Solo is. My only fear with this film is not anything to do with the film, it's to do with the fans and the reaction to it, because people are so against the idea of a young Han Solo film, people are still complaining about it. I'm just worried that people are not going to give this film a chance when it comes out, and they're not going to judge it on its own merits, so it's probably going to be dead on arrival when it comes out, and people just bashing it and hating it. I just hope people go and give it a chance and judge it for actually what it is. Apart from that, I'm looking forward to it. Of course I'm looking forward to Deadpool 2. Who isn't looking forward to it? Deadpool was a very refreshing comic book film. It was R-rated and it was also very self-aware. The meta-humor was really great. Ryan Reynolds was really funny as Deadpool. The film itself was really funny. I'm looking forward to seeing more hilarity with Deadpool 2 and then some, because hopefully it's funnier, and also with the new characters like Josh Brolin as Cable and Domino and other ones that are going to pop up. I'm excited to see more fourth wall breaking awesome hilarity with Deadpool 2. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom does look kind of familiar to some of the other Jurassic Park films, but a Jurassic Park film, it's a film about dinosaurs running around and eating people, so all it really needs to be is entertaining. If this film is an entertaining summer blockbuster, I'll be satisfied, and from the trailer it looks potentially entertaining. Marvel ain't stopping at Infinity War next year because in July they've got Ant-Man and the Wasp. We don't really know much about Ant-Man and the Wasp in terms of the plot, so I can't really dig deep into why I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it because Ant-Man's coming back. I like the Ant-Man character. I like Paul Rudd as Ant-Man. We've got a new female superhero coming in, the Wasp, played by Evangeline Lilly, so I'm looking forward to seeing her introduction. Like I just said, there's not really much to go on with Ant-Man and the Wasp, so it literally is, I enjoyed the first Ant-Man film, so I'm looking forward to the second one. This next film always escapes my mind. I always forget this film's coming out next year. Mission Impossible 6. The last two Mission Impossible films, Ghost Protocol and Rogue Nation, were really awesome action films, so I'm really excited to see Tom Cruise get on that screen and defy all the odds and all the expectations, and doing all these death-defying stunts just for the sake of our entertainment. I can't wait to see all that awesome action back on a big screen. I'm very interested in the Venom film, because we have Tom Hardy playing Venom, which is an instant win, and from what I'm hearing about it, there's going to be more horror-ish elements in this film, and there's going to have like the dual personality, like Venom and Eddie Brock kind of arguing with each other. It's going to be R-rated, and from what I've read about it and the comic books that it's based on, it's going to have Venom fighting like 5 other different Venom spawns. I can just picture some awesome action scenes and some great special effects with the Venom costume. Again, there's not really much to go on with Venom, we don't know much about it, but just the little snippets that I've read about it, I'm looking forward to it. Moving away from the big budget blockbuster films, the next one I want to talk about is First Man. It's the next film directed by Damien Chazelle, the director of La La Land and Whiplash, two of my favourite films of the last couple of years, so I'm just going to look forward to anything Damien Chazelle does at this point. But this is a biopic about Neil Armstrong, and Ryan Gosling is playing Neil Armstrong. Sounds great to me. Now I can almost guarantee that nobody else is going to have this film on their most anticipated list, but I am actually looking forward to Johnny English 3. I'm a big fan of Rowan Atkinson. I love the early Mr. Bean TV show. I enjoyed the first two Johnny English films. Me and my dad went to go watch Johnny English 2 back in 2011, and we've already made our plans. We're going to go watch Johnny English 3 in October. I'm just looking forward to seeing Rowan Atkinson doing his Rowan Atkinson thing and being a bumbling spy and hopefully making us laugh in the process. Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald. Even though I don't love the title, I just think they could have come up with something better than The Crimes of Grindelwald. I'm still looking forward to seeing more expansions of J.K. Rowling's Wizarding Universe. Plus you got Dumbledore coming in, played by Jude Law, so that's going to be interesting seeing an earlier aspect of that character. Creed 2 is coming our way in November. I really enjoyed the first Creed. I think it's my second favourite film in the Rocky franchise. So I'm looking forward to seeing the Creed character, the Adonis Creed character, continue on with Michael B. Jordan. Plus Ivan Drago's coming back, so is he going to fight Ivan Drago? Is he going to fight Ivan Drago's son? Who knows? We're just going to have to wait and find out. This could fall into the boxing cliches, so that is a little worry that I do have with Creed 2, but for now, I also look forward to it. Another poorly titled film with Ralph Breaks the Internet, Wreck-It Ralph 2. I don't like it when they put the subtitle before the title. I don't know why they do that, but anyway, Wreck-It Ralph was awesome. It was like a Toy Story, but for arcade games. The arcade shuts down at night, and all the characters travel through the wires, and they live in when the arcade shuts down. And in this film, it looks like Wreck-It Ralph's going to go onto the internet and the online world, hence Ralph Breaks the Internet. So I'm looking forward to seeing more expansions from this universe, and hopefully it keeps the universe going and the franchise going in another cool Toy Story-esque video game online franchise. And last but not least, and this might surprise you that this is on the list, but I'm actually looking forward to Mary Poppins Returns. I have not seen the original Mary Poppins, I know, stop throwing stones at me, but with Disney's recent track record of their live action musicals like Beauty and the Beast, and even the musical numbers in Into the Woods I enjoyed, I'm looking forward to seeing like an old fashioned style musical with Mary Poppins. Plus you have Emily Blunt playing Mary Poppins. say no more, I'm gonna be there next Christmas. So there you have it, those are my most anticipated films of 2018, but I wanna know, what films are you most excited for next year? Give me your top 10, 20, 50, whatever in the comments below. And once again, I just want to say thanks for a really great 2017. Let's hope 2018 is even better. I can't wait to see all these films on the big screen, and I can't wait to give you guys my thoughts. But if you're new here and you want to see more of my stuff, be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video.